Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and
Shapes to shoot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ribery. Hazard. Could move up a gear here. And that interception was most necessary.
that's great positioning, so good from him.
And the shot's on here. Cafu calmly anticipates. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... He'll try from distance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, this is a... And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bellingham. Now it's Rooney. That is good alertness. And it's Ribery. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Pirlo. Brest are looking to break at pace. Can he get on the end of this? Rooney! And he scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Brest! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, good climb! And there's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
Barcelona dragged themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to
Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bellingham! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
And this is Ronaldo. Messi. Jupe, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Bullet. That's a good run down the left. Now, can they get him away? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bullet. He's gone forward. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Foot in. Throw in. Ferdinand. And it's Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ribéry. And he's got the... And Ribéry! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ribéry clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Ferdinand with the clearance. Brest have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ribéry with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ribéry looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! Superb goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. And that is all they have time for. And we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Ribéry. And he's being shifted off it. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Shevchenko. Brest needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Messi, they're urging him. Messi! And he couldn't finish.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Hops for safety. Adams. It's Ribéry. And here's Shevchenko. And it's Hazard. Petit has created one goal already. An instinctive delivery. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Rodri. It's a really well-measured ball. Rooney. It's Fine stop from the keeper.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. That's really nicely played, and he decides to cross it. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Now it's Rooney. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! And he's found the net! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Changement pour le Stade Brestois. Le numéro 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro 18.
So again, we have parity.
Changement.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class.
Bullish header! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Stade Brestois really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Messi, Neymar, passing is crisp and sharp, and he was alert to it. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Stade Brestois clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Stade Brestois really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ambrosini, oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Adriano, under an awful lot of pressure, looking to play him in. Adriano, and a chance! So close to drawing level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Brest very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever.
Rooney! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
As if 3 weren't enough. Oh, good effort! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Neymar, and it's Hazard. This is a promising build-up. Oh, important interception.
Temps additionnel.
That was very
3 minutes.
necessary. Great defending, strong and determined. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rodri. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next.
Cher public, je voudrais vous signaler simplement que vous pouvez, si vous le souhaitez, retrouver les commentaires en direct de ce match sur la radio FM du club. Changement pour le Stade Brestois.
90 minutes gone
Le numéro
and
7.
nothing between them
À
still.
sa place, le numéro
Brest
11.
displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Rodri. He's through here. Rooney. Oh, that's a fine interception. Decent chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Brest with the lead. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. That is a great pick out. And he thumps it clear. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kaka. Messi. And Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
So just 15 minutes still to come. Rooney is the hat-trick hero and the man most responsible for this spectacular turnaround. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere.
Changement pour le Stade Brestois. Le numéro 14. Pour le
Exhaustion,
remplacer,
physical
le
and
numéro
mental.
4.
Will we find a winner?
Changement en cours.
This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. David Villa. And that's an excellent interception. Played into space. Adams calmly anticipates. Rooney. Rodri. Great vision. Rooney finding himself in space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in a great position here. And this is Rooney. And it's played into the middle. Cafu attempts a clearance. Rooney. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Brest close now to seeing this one through to the end. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Cruyff looking to receive it in space. He is through here. That's good play. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There's a searching pass. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.